incomplete.
That's the one we thought we would saw earlier on when McMillan made a good play on Harper on an outplay. We knew it wouldn't be long before they'd come back.
Well, give McMillan credit.
McMillan was beautiful. McMillan was probably aware of that too. Or certainly was told that.
Gives away 8 inches here.
And look at the coverage. Look at the coverage.
You're talking about a 7-foot high jumper there going up. Harper.
Yep. No, that's called playing big.
2nd and 10. Evan Smith closing in on 100 yards for the night. Up to the 16-yard line. We have 11:20 to play, third quarter. Dallas leading 16-3. Dominating statistically, but the only touchdown tonight, Aikman to Irvin early. 3 Murray field goals and then a Barr field goal for Philly at the end of the half. And a 13-point lead. 3rd and 9 at the 16-yard line. Aikman flush down, loses the football. Philly has it. A huge break for the Eagles at the 6-yard line. John Roper winds up with the football.
Philadelphia with the safety blitz, with the deal, the line of scrimmage. Actually, Aikman had time to get rid of the ball. He just couldn't find the receiver. There was good coverage on the blitz, and he had to try to eat it, and it was stripped out.
Well, this is a Dallas offensive team that looks like they stayed in the locker room at halftime. A lot of people getting in there on top of him. Andy Harmon, the first one in, who comes in and gets on his leg, and the ball just hops right over to Roper. But Aikman was having to make something happen here, make something out of nothing.
Simmons got the hand there to knock it free.
So it's 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. And this is Heath Sherman. They like to use him in short yardage situations. He gets about half the distance. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Eagles have been very good, extremely successful in 1st and goal situations this year. There it is. 92%, 12 out of 13 on 1st and goal, highest in the league. They know how to get the ball into the end zone.
But you think about it, 13 1st and goals through 11 games is not all that much. They haven't been here very often.
2nd and goal. Fake to Sherman. Brisker throws into the end zone. The catch is made. Touchdown, Mark Bavaro.
Good fake by Brister. Good move by Bavaro to get off the line of scrimmage.
And this guy knows that all of a sudden, if we have a successful extra point, his team is less than a touchdown ahead.
Bavaro with the little move as if he's going to block on the play fake, and he is wide open back of the end zone. Very bright. Mark Bavaro, he goes right back to the end line. Brister finds him.
Well, somebody had to get upfield and disrupt Bubby. Either make him pull up short, go wider than he wanted to go, throw over somebody, around somebody. There was nobody anywhere near Brister. Gave him the entire field of vision, and he finds Bavaro.
Barr for the point after. It's 16-10. Minutes to go, third quarter. Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, and Dan Dierdorf. All of a sudden, a very competitive game. It was 16-0 Dallas, and it could have been a lot worse than that score indicates. Now it is 16-10, and Matt Bard has sent it down to the Cowboys. A bouncing, spinning kick that is fielded by Williams at the 12. And Kevin Williams gets taken down by Mike Solinsky, the rookie from UCLA. Saving not necessarily a touchdown, but he would have had maybe 15 or 20 more. And he's tackled at the 37. Well, Doak Walker was a great running back at SMU. There he is on the right, and they give what is known as the Doak Walker Award to the top running back in college football. And Byron Van Morris, who goes to school at Texas Tech, he's a junior, won the award and was honored before this big crowd at halftime tonight at Texas Stadium in Irving.
Doak Walker. Yep. He's out Steamboat Springs now.
1st and 10, Dallas at the 37-yard line. And they give the ball to Lincoln Coleman, and he picks up about 4. You know, there's a tremendous irony here. John Roper, who recovered that fumble before, he's the guy. He's been with the Bears. Then he was traded to Dallas in preseason. You might remember the story. He fell asleep in a meeting, and Jimmy Johnson said, "You're out of here." Well, he just woke Jimmy up.
Well, somebody ought to wake up the Dallas offense. You stop and think about the things that could have gone wrong for this club tonight, but in a sense has gone right after this play.
And this is Coleman again.
Whoa,
lost the football, but after he was down.
Just think of this now. We're looking at a 16-10 ball game in a crippled Eagle squad. Troy Aikman has thrown 2 balls that should have been intercepted. Emmitt Smith, running in the open field, has the ball knocked loose by Eric Allen. It bounces right back to him. And on the last series, we see Williams muff a punt, and the ball bounces right back to him. There are 4 possible turnovers for the Dallas Cowboys that did not happen. They retained possession all 4 times, and even so, they still are only leading by 6 points. And not a strong performance by the Cowboys to this point tonight.
Here comes the blitz, flags it down, the play is dead.
We talked earlier about shifting gears, at this being December, and if the Cowboys are to make a stretch run to get into the playoffs in good shape, that this is where it starts.
Prior to the snap, we got a false start on number 84 offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
And a lot of people, Dallas Cowboy fans, are waiting to see that kickstart, waiting to see that noticeable shift in the quality of their play on the field, and I'll bet you a lot of them are a little concerned, Frank, that they haven't seen it yet.
Well, there's a mistake there you wouldn't expect the Cowboys to make. The Eagles showing a blitz, movement on the part of Novacek, the tight end. He was setting up the block. They get the penalty.
3rd and 9. Aikman, boy, the secondary did a wonderful job. He has to slide to a halt at the 39. No gain. They'll punt again.
And hear the murmur in the crowd?
Yep.
In fact, that's more than a murmur. A few thousand people here booing and expressing a little displeasure.
Secondary doing an excellent job, Alan. Part of it being that they kept the back end, they kept the tight end in to protect quarterback Troy Aikman, and they had good coverage downfield.
38-yard line, Visekahema. His next run back will break the record. Most punt returns in National Football League history. So you're looking at a little history as Sekahema takes it in at the 13-yard line. And a not particularly memorable run back as he brings it back to the 17, and Godfrey Miles makes the tackle. 49-yard kick, minimal return, 7:42 remaining in the 3rd. Philadelphia Eagles hanging in, and all of a sudden very much back in the game. They were down 16-0, got a field goal at the end of the first half, a fumble, a recovery, and a touchdown at 16-10, and they have the ball now at their own 17-yard line. 1st and 10. 7:42 left, 3rd quarter. Crowd imploring the Cowboys to get with it. Herschel Walker picks up 3 to the 20, 2nd and 7. You know, we put up that graphic before indicating Walker, the only man in the history of the league to gain 1,500 or more yards with 3 different teams. You go back to the USFL, he spent those years, those 3 seasons with New Jersey, and gained over 5,000 yards there. Had he spent his entire career in the NFL, he'd be right up there 3rd or 4th all time in rushing yardage. 2nd and 7. Here's Walker making the catch, and Walker is out of bounds at the 23, and there's a marker down at the 29.
Marker downfield, and I think one of the Cowboys just absolutely bulldog one of the Philadelphia receivers.
That's holding against Dallas, and it's going to be an automatic 1st down.
Sometimes when you're a defensive back and you make a wrong read and the receiver's about to go by you, you just can't resist.
Holding, defense number 26, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
If you think that you're going to be beaten for a touchdown, At this